Good afternoon and welcome to Omnibroslivve special Valentine's Day episode. Nah, we're just going to talk about WandaVision stuff. So I'm Omnidog from Omnidog's Vault. What's my channel name? Omnidog's Vault, joined by my co-hosts, Gabe loves 90s Comics.
What's up, everybody? I love 90s comics, and I love being here, and Valentine's Day is stupid.
And Comics Guide 101.
Howdy.
And we are sponsored by InStockTrades.com, where you can get your your collected editions for up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. At the end of every month, they give us a gift card for $50 off on any order. It's the contest that's available to everybody in the world. That's right. You order $50 or more in the United States, you get free shipping, fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. .com.
All right. So what have you guys been up to lately?
Huh?
What's been going on with you guys, Jess?
I have, well, here it is. Let's see. I watched WandaVision. I read Old Man Logan by Jeff Lemire. Then I watched Batman the Animated Series. Then I watched Brave and Bold. Then
That Brave and Bold is such a good show.
It is so funny.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, and here's a special guest who wants to say Happy Valentine's Day. It's Mrs. Omnidog.
Hi, you guys.
Hi.
Watching shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
They have to be able to see what they say.
It says PB and J because we're Patty, Bragg, and Jess.
We had to make sure that somebody saw the corny T-shirts that I gave us for Christmas.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
It's my license plate, too. PBENJ.
right.
Happy Valentine's Day, you guys. I was on last year at this time, and so I
2 years ago, actually.
Oh, that was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, time flies.
Yeah.
Anyway, just wanted to say hi.
Oh, thank you so much, Patty. Happy Valentine's
thank
Day
you.
to you, too.
Thanks.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye,
Bye.
sweetie.
Bye.
Go fix my lunch.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
No, I'm glad that she showed up. That was hot. That was nice of her. Yeah, and then you got to go tell her to go make you breakfast. That's great. Wow. Should have put this
Wait,
up.
I know. All right, thanks. Should have shown her that. We should talk about Lou appearing on Disney Plus.
What is up with that, Lou? Wow.
Did you know that was going to happen?
First Omar, now Lou. God.
Wait, Omar was on Disney Plus too?
No, but Omar works for, or is a part of Marvel. Or he's hooks up with
Disney,
Marvel.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, a few months ago, I want to say almost a year ago, somebody contacted me on my old YouTube channel's email, and they said, "Hey, we like this clip, and we want to know if we could use it on a documentary." And I was like, "All right, whatever, no big deal. Just use it whenever you want. Just give me like $100 and quote me on it." Yeah, I was like, "All right, just give me like $100 and quote me on it," because they really wanted to use it, and apparently they were like from a professional documentary crew and everything. And I brushed it off thinking, it's probably just somebody, doing a YouTube documentary or like somebody doing a school project or something dumb like that. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. They never got back to me. A few months after that, they sent me another email. Hey, would you still be interested in da-da-da-da-da? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, absolutely. Just like I said, same deal. Give me what I want and quote me on it and fine. Never got back to me. So Omar sends me the screen grab. Who was it? He's in the chat. James Abel. he apparently was watching the documentary, and I show up in the documentary. It was from a Civil War video review that I did years ago. It was probably like 2013, and it's literally a blink and you miss it cameo. Like It's only like 2 seconds long, and they don't even give me voice work on it. It's fine. And I thought it was really cool. I was really hyped about it. I was like, wow, I'm actually in a Marvel documentary. That's pretty awesome.
That is awesome, but you never got your $100.
Never got my $100. And to be honest, some people, and they were like, yeah, that's fine. We'll send you the money. It's fine. And they never got back to me about it. So I posted it in the chat. I was like, well, I posted in the Facebook group yesterday. Man, this is really cool. I'm in the documentary for like a few seconds. And people started going, man, you should really like seek reparations or something. Like you should really
reparations.
Yeah, you should really reach out and tell them like, hey, you should get credit or you should get cash for this or something like that. And I'm like, it'd be too much of a pain in the ass for a 2-second clip that I don't even speak in. So I was like, it's not worth it, guys. Thank you, but it's not worth it. I'm just happy I'm in it. I thought it was pretty cool.
I haven't seen it yet. What's the context of you holding up the Civil War book?
So it's literally just, it's towards the end of the documentary, and it's literally just they're highlighting diversity and several different people of a younger generation coming into comics and really enjoying it and showing kind of the YouTube community that's formed around comics.
Okay.
So it's literally like 4 or 5 people that they cut real quick in between all these other people while there's a voice narration going on. And it's super fast. It's no big deal. I was just really happy I was in it for like 2 seconds. I thought it was
pretty cool to be in a Disney documentary.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. Like I said, wish they would have given me credit. That's the only thing I'm asking.
Maybe I'll be in the next documentary, the older generation that likes comic books.
The golden age of comics.
Yeah, and I'll be holding up. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. If you guys want to check it out, it's actually a pretty good documentary from what I was reading. Marvel Unmasked, and I'm like at the 57-minute mark or something like that. So it was really awesome.
That's awesome.
I'll watch that today.
I'll watch that before I watch a Snyder Cut trailer.
Oh, I will. Oh.
I am watching all 4 hours of that. I am going to be like in what's that movie that you quoted, Lou, where they keep his eyes open?
Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange. Yeah, I'm gonna have my eyes pinned open and just force myself to watch all 4 hours of it.
We live in a society. Oh God, that trailer. Whatever.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Look at little Lou there.
What's that stuff on your head?
That's hair.
Oh.
I forgot what that looked like.
That was around 2013 when I'm surprised they picked such an old clip, but that was around 2013. Because that was when I was still at my parents' house at that time.
Yeah, that's when I remember watching. That's when I started watching you when you were at your parents'.
Yeah, and that was probably after my first year, within my first year of graduating college, when I first started doing the YouTube thing. So I was easily 2013.
Huh. Wow. I still think that's way cool as heck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't expect, like I said, I took it as somebody was either like messing with me. Because, you guys, when you do YouTube, you always get these offers from random people like, hey, would you like this so-and-so book that I'm working on? Or, hey, would you mind if you answer a few questions for this thing? And I'm like, I didn't take it seriously, but I was like, okay, whatever. Let's see what happens with this. And I didn't hear back from them for almost a year. And then lo and behold, I get a message from Omar saying, you're in this Marvel documentary. I'm like, oh, shit.
No $100 for Lou.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, that is cool.
It is. It's pretty cool.
So speaking of Snyder Cut, did any of you guys check that out yet?
I saw the trailer, and it looks like more of the same.
I haven't seen it. I want to wait.
Yeah, it just looks like more of the same. Overblown, big budget CGI with slow motion and
Slow motion.
I want to be surprised. That's why I skip all the WandaVision trailers on Instagram. I'm afraid they're going to give it away. I would hate to have anything spoiled for an episode. That's why I try and watch them first thing Friday morning.
Zack Snyder reminds me of that guy that he read Watchmen and Dark Knight Returns and hasn't read anything else outside of that in comics. Like to him, those are comics. He read maybe 300, maybe Sin City, but he hasn't tried anything else outside of that.
Watchmen.
Yeah, Watchmen, Dark Knight Returns, 300, and Sin City were probably the only books he read for comics.
Did he direct 300?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did he direct 300 before Watchmen or after Watchmen?
Before Watchmen.
Before Watchmen, okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember liking 300. I remember liking 300 a lot, but I never even saw Watchmen. I still need to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I think when 300 came out, like he only did like two or three other movies. Like he wasn't that big of a name at that point.
Well,
Dawn of the Dead.
His big breakout was that Dawn of the Dead remake, which is actually really badass. Like I really love that Dawn of the Dead remake.
Oh, okay. I like Man of Steel. Did he do that?
Mm-hmm. That was pretty good. Yeah,
I like Man of Steel. Wait, and then he did Batman versus Superman. Okay, now it's all becoming clear to me. Okay. All right, I'm putting the pieces together now.
I liked Man of Steel until like the last 30 minutes where it's like he just got let loose on the CGI machine and he just went finally and just went nuts.
I need to rewatch that. I haven't seen it since it came out.
Let's just watch the trailer now on the show.
Can we? Will we get a
Are
copyright?
we allowed to?
We'll probably get a demonetized.
We're gonna lose
I don't get how every other YouTube channel on the planet watches trailers and doesn't get hit, but you know.
We'll probably lose our 25 cents.
Oh no. Oh no. There goes my kid's college.
Oh, he also did Sucker Punch. I like Sucker Punch.
Ooh.
Sucker Punch was horrible to me. I saw that in theaters. I think I fell asleep.
Oh, I liked Sucker Punch.
I was at Comic-Con in San Diego when they announced it, and they had like a big trailer, and I was like, oh, this looks great. Wow, that's so cool. Look at these hot chicks and fighting Nazi robots and stuff. And I go see, I go, what the hell's going on? There's hot chicks fighting Nazi robots, but there's no story. I don't get it.
The soundtrack to that movie is awesome.
He's visually, the man is a great director. He's a great visual guy. He can frame shots well. He knows when to he's good at that. He really is. But storytelling is not his strong suit. It just isn't. Like he makes badass scenes. I will give him that 100%. That fight scene with Batman in the warehouse, badass. Absolutely love it. Think it's a really cool scene. Some of those scenes in Watchmen, gorgeous. The Dr. Manhattan stuff in the Watchmen movie is beautiful. It's really well done. It's a small mini movie inside of an movie that's really good.
That beautiful big blue Dr. Manhattan wiener swinging around watching it.
It just so happens that Watchmen, the HBO series, kicked its ass and did a much better job of the material.
Boy, that was a great show.
That was just unthinkable that you could top Watchmen, like the comics, like to be able to do like an honorable like sequel.
And it was
doesn't really use any of the characters.
I have said this, and I will go to bat for this. That Watchmen series is the best comic show I've ever seen. I think it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, no, I think it's a totally different style of TV, like especially for a superhero comic book related TV show. Like it's on a plane of its own existence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, WandaVision's great and awesome. It's probably one of the best things on TV currently. But Watchmen is. I wish I was watching that episodically. Like I didn't have HBO. At the time, so I didn't see it until I got the Blu-ray. But wow, blown away from the beginning of that movie or the beginning of that show.
Oh, you didn't catch it till after it was done?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you have anything ruined for you, or did you go in as cold as possible?
No, I went in cold.
That's great. That's awesome.
Pretty good at avoiding that stuff. Like even like with WandaVision, there's things that I'm like, I scroll past it real fast. But it's just saying the next 3 episodes are gonna be an hour long. I'm like, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was scrolling through my old videos looking for something, and I had forgotten you and I, Lou, did a breakdown of Watchmen, the TV show, right after the last episode,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just gushing over it.
That's brilliant.
How it was great from beginning to end. Just never a dropped beat, never a missed moment. Everything was 100%.
Right from the beginning of that first episode, where you were watching the actual event that happened in real life, where it was Black Wall Street getting burned down by people, and then you see this young boy in a brilliant parody of the superhero story of Superman, where he's getting taken away from his home to a place he doesn't know. I was hooked. I was like, this is fucking amazing.
And it just kept getting better every episode. Every episode was like, something's going on. This is crazy. Who's this character? Why is this character doing this? What's the story with that? And then they actually...
I'll be back.
Yeah. And then what's great, so this really turned to a Watchmen HBO talk, but then they actually show the alien landing on Earth and destroying everybody. And that psychic wave that killed half of the population. You didn't get to see that in the movie.
Right.
So and you didn't get to really see it in the comic. You see like the aftermath of it, but you don't see the actual, the current presence of it happening. All right, Jess.
Okay.
So Adam says Daredevil season 1 is number 1.
That's a good season. That's a really good season.
That hallway fight scene.
Yep.
The one shot fight scene or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, that was so good.
That is amazing. It's some amazing television, and I love how they introduced Night Nurse too.
Mm-hmm. I love that it was Rosario Dawson as Night Nurse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we got to wait for Lou before we can really do much. We can't do any WandaVision spoilers until Lou's really here. But Galactus showed up finally.
It's always about Galactus.
Because that's going to be the thing. I'm still waiting for the moment that we get Galactus and Silver Surfer. That's all I'm waiting for. Joe Goose says Sucker Punch was fun.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be happy not ever having to see that movie. I'm in no rush to go. Yeah, let's go see that weird movie with John Hamm. I need somebody to explain it to me. I don't know what was going on. Was it all a dream? I don't know. Hey, Kenny Crayley, welcome in. Good to see Kenny on.
What's up, Kenny?
Jock wants to know, did you ever hang up your Mondo Silver Surfer prints?
I have a giant portfolio case, and that's where all my prints are, in the portfolio case. I have some other Mondo prints in there and a bunch of other cool prints in there. The wall space in the outside part of the basement is sort of public property. So my wife has a say in what goes on the walls. What's on the walls is really cool. It's a bunch of silk screened art prints of things like McDonald's and Krispy Kreme donuts and stuff that we got from a local artist that go with the theme of the Art Deco basement. But I respect her. She doesn't want a bunch of comic book art up on the walls too, which I respect. So I keep that in a portfolio, and I just whip it out in the portfolio. I open up the portfolio whenever I want to look at my. I'm going to look at it. Sasmurf, I don't know yet. It's outside. That's a good question. It could go right up there with my other sideshows. That's a likely place for it. I think I'm probably just going to put it up there, just on top, with Power Girl and another Harley, Emma, Lady Thor, and I may sell Black Canary. I'm still sort of lukewarm on her.
So this is a good little topic real fast. Kenny Cradley says, for him, the best 3 Marvel MCU TV series is WandaVision, Daredevil, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., especially from season 2 onward.
I saw the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I liked it a lot, but I never followed up on it. I probably should have.
I never got past like the first maybe 2 or 3 episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I was just like, it just wasn't hooking me in. Nothing was going on. But I like WandaVision. The next, like the Disney Plus stuff, is really great because it actually ties in 1000% with the MCU movies.
Yeah.
So you have to watch WandaVision, I think, for like the next phase of the movies to really kind of kick in. I think it's all going to be referenced and set up in these.
It's on
WandaVision
now. Michael Allen says it's on Netflix now, and it does have Ming-Na, who I love. So,
Yeah, she's also in The Mandalorian. I can get enough of that. I get my fix of her on Mandalorian.
Well, I'm of the mindset that you can't get enough Ming-Na, so I may start watching that. Like, I'm totally psyched that WandaVision's going to an hour per episode for the last 3 episodes. That's extra Elizabeth Olsen.
I think it's just extra a lot of everything. Maybe some extra Darcy.
Well, that's cool too.
Yeah, it must be a lot going on, and they got to wrap it up to an hour long.
Yeah,
I think it also kind of fits in with the sitcom motif and the TV kind of idea, where it was always half an hour shows, and then when you get into, they just did the 90s in this one, so I guess like when you kind of get into the 2000s is when shows start becoming like an hour long and becoming like more like TV events, half-hour episodes. So I guess that kind of still fits with that.
Yeah.
Here you go, Jess. Can you do your best Robin Williams impression?
Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. And that's why Wanda ended up killing Pietro.
Huh. Who knew? Are you guys talking about the show already?
No, not yet. We were going to wait for you. I was going to start Shelfies, but you jumped back in, so we can get into WandaVision. Or you want to do Shelfies first, and then people who don't want to do spoilers can just bounce out.
Let's do that.
I think that's a good idea. Because those are the only kind of ideas I have.
Is that a Virgil's root beer?
That is correct, sir.
Good root beer.
Virgil's is the best for me. I love Virgil's.
I love Virgil's too.
Is that the kind of root beer you use for root beer bath?
No, I use Diet A&W in cans for that.
Oh,
That's the worst.
Oh, that sounds.
Or Barks. Barks is also awful.
But it has bite, Jess.
It can bite me.
Now, Jess wouldn't dare sacrifice a Virgil's on that. You drink a Virgil's.
That's right. Virgil's is like one of the best mass-produced ones you can get. Jess, I'm reading Irredeemable at the moment. It is awesome. Thank you. Well, thank you, Ileana. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. That's really great. My favorite book. I'm super happy.
I think she's officially the 300th person you turned on to Irredeemable.
I earned that $1 that Mark Wade gave me.
Did you spend that $1 or did you keep it?
That's great, Ileana. That really makes me happy when one of my recommendations somebody likes.
Kenneth, I really wish I had your enthusiasm for these things, man. I really do. I love that you love it. I just don't have it. I don't have the enthusiasm for that stuff.
It's not starting till March 18th. Oh, I thought it was starting earlier than that.
Yeah, it's March 18th.
March 18th, and then March 19th is Falcon Winter Soldier. So that's going to be like, okay, well, I'm not going to be able to watch 4 hours straight. I'm going to have to break that bad boy up. But that means it might have to wait until after the first episode of Falcon Winter Soldier, because I'm definitely watching that like the day it drops.
Yeah.
It's become like a Friday, like my wife and I, that's like our date night on Friday is we order some Uber Eats and we watch WandaVision.
That's good.
Yeah. Or whatever the Friday show is, because it used to be Mandalorian. Now it's WandaVision, and then it's going to be
Falcon
Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited about Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm wondering if they're going to do 30-minute segments or if they're going to go the hour for Falcon and Winter Soldier, because I'm assuming it's going to be a show like 24 or something like that, where the Blacklist, which I've heard the Blacklist is pretty good, just never watched it. I like James Spader though.
Where everything happens in real time,
or like a spy show, or one of those procedural drama shows and stuff like that. Is Ice-T still on Law and Order?
I don't know. I've never seen Law and Order.
There's like 8 of them.
I know. To answer Noel's question at 12:32, I'm afraid the answer that I've heard is no. That they don't. I think they might reprint the trades, but I've heard somewhere in the atmosphere that they don't plan on reprinting the hardcovers.
I've heard the same thing.
Yeah.
Man, those were like some major crazy books at one point. I think it was it volume 3? One of them was like a $400 book for a while.
Yeah, 3.
Mr. Austin says, yes, Ice-T is still on SVU.
Cool. He's been on there for a while. No, I think
yes, 100% on Busiek's Marvels. Sorry, Lou, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're good, man. No, I think we'll get I'm looking at James Abel's comment. I think we'll get a Mandalorian season 3 faster than you think. They want to keep that train rolling quick, dude. The Mandalorian is popular as hell. We're gonna get season 3 next year.
Yeah, I don't think nothing's gonna stop
that. Because well, Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian actor, just got cast for the Last of Us TV show. But the thing is about the Mandalorian, he wears a helmet almost 90% of the time. So really all he has to do is show up and maybe do ADR, which is where he comes in and he voices the lines and they just overdub it onto the TV show and he'll be fine. And then there's the whole thing with Cara Dune that I don't even want to bother to get into. She's going to get work with Joss Whedon at the rate she's going. So,
Joss Whedon.
All right, so I'm gonna do some Shelfies real fast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see here. This is a Shelfie we're gonna get. I'll put it right now, but I forgot his name. It's Ty. I'm not sure if he's in the chat or whatnot, but this is gonna be Ty's collection, and it's a nice set of collection pictures here. So let me pull it up real fast.
Hey, there we go.
Right.
Oh,
yeah,
I
he's
like
a lot of cool
stuff on the wall.
Yeah, all kinds of great posters and stuff on the wall. I like that Libra Merho Joker. That's a great image of Joker right there. That's one of my favorite images of Joker for sure. So look at this is his DC shelf or DC corner of his room.
Oh, look at those sideshows. Those are nice.
The little Harley Quinn bust down here, the Catwoman down there also. Trying to zoom in a little bit. And I love this Blackest Night poster too. That Jim Lee Blackest Night poster. All right, so what we got here in terms of books. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Maybe not that little bit. There we go. A bunch of absolutes. which is my favorite format of collected editions, especially for DC side of things. So we got Absolute Joker, The Killing Joke. It looks like up there, Arkham Asylum, Batman Hush. We got the Court of Owls, which is really the only part you really need. I think you don't need to get the New 52 Batman Omnibus. Just get Court of Owls.
I like the run for the most part.
Yeah, I do too.
I know we were tired. We said this morning we're tired of talking about him, but I actually liked Scott Snyder's Joker. He was terrifying.
Oh yeah, he was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the new version in the movie, or
No.
oh,
No.
Scott Snyder. I was hearing Zack Snyder. I'm sorry.
No. The new version of the movie looks like Marilyn Manson.
I've had it with the Joker. It's enough. It's
Same.
enough.
I'm done. I don't need it anymore. I'm good. Let's focus on some other characters now.
I love when you said Condiment King.
You know what? I will take a Tom King Condiment King miniseries over another Joker series any day of the week, because Tom King will dive into like the recess of what makes Condiment King. Like his dad was killed in a mustard truck accident or something.
Or we'll get into how Condiment King prefers ketchup over ketchup. Or spicy mustard over regular yellow mustard.
Oh, well, spicy mustard any day of the week. That's
Every Batman book is Joker now, and I've just had it.
Wait, well, we're getting onto something here. Hold on. Spicy mustard or regular mustard?
Spicy.
Depends on what it's going on.
Oh, a brat.
Oh, spicy.
Spicy.
I can't think of anything that yellow mustard goes on besides like a 5-year-old hot dog at a barbecue.
I like yellow mustard on my hamburgers.
That works. I think that works. Okay.
Yeah, I will that and dill pickles. That's what I like on my hamburgers.
Now, do you do a Dijon mustard or just like a regular yellow mustard for a burger?
French's yellow 5-year-old hot dog mustard. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We gotta like flake the crust off before you open up the bottle.
It's all brown, yeah. But yeah, brats and sauerkraut with spicy brown mustard, yes, and a soft bun, yeah.
One of my favorite things to eat for lunch at work is I always bring in a bunch of like turkey patties that I grill at home, and some turkey patties and some spicy mustard. Oh, it's good stuff.
That sounds perfect. Yeah. Turkey sandwich, I think I'd like spicy mustard.
I think Jess is right. I think a hamburger is about the only time that regular mustard works. That and for making somebody throw up. All right, moving on. Preacher Absolutes on here. Those are awesome. We got all three of those. Let's see down here at the second shelf is some good stuff here. Batman by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. Batman Eternal Omnibus. You don't see that a lot these days.
I think that's out of print.
Yeah, it's been out of print for a minute. People keep asking for it. Gotham Central. That's one book that we've been beating the drum for years.
Yep.
For years. I know since the beginning of the show we've been beating the drum for Gotham Central.
Yeah, that's a book everybody needs to read.
That's are they doing a new issue? I'm sorry, a new printing of that, or is it still out of print right now? I don't remember.
I haven't heard that they're doing a reprint.
And with DC Comics being what it is, who knows at this point if they are.
We're lucky to get anything out of them.
Yeah.
They're still doing. I was going to compliment their collection thing, but 2 hardcovers of Aquaman followed up by 2 trades of Aquaman. I'm not digging it.
It's like a monkey throwing darts at a board to see what we're getting.
A drunk monkey.
Yeah.
Wow. That's the best kind of monkey.
2 hardcovers of Young Justice with one, and then followed up by a trade paperback. I feel a topic for the Batter Days in the Batcave coming up. I think that
it's going to rent.
Taylor Brown is right. He said we should have an episode of things we dislike in the collection community. I was like, oh, that sounds kind of negative, and now I'm thinking, no, it needs to be said. To go off. You're right, Taylor.
We got to put them to task for that stuff because they do that a lot. Like they've done that. Like Burnside Batgirl, we got like the one like standard size hardcover, and then everything after that was all just like flimsy trades.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, at least it went out. Like they didn't cancel it halfway through, like Starman or, Green Lantern by Ron Mars.
Man of Steel Omnibus by John Byrne.
Oh.
Remember the hype for that? How everybody was like, finally.
Yeah, because it was advertised as an omnibus at first, or solicited as an omnibus first.
Yeah.
And they standard hardcovers, everybody. At least it's still coming out. That's good, but standard hardcovers. I would rather have a compendium than a standard hardcover.
Same.
They are putting some good books out on that Black Label? Yeah, like Dead Earth and The Question.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good books.
Watchmen.
The 4 or 5 Joker books on Black Label too.
Yeah, I never did read 3 Jokers.
I'm telling you, Jess, you're gonna walk in one day and Patty's gonna be writing a Joker story for DC Comics at the rate they're going.
Oh my god!
What was it? So Black Label they had 3 Jokers that we talked at length about. I hope Jess reads it so we can hear his chime about it. What was it? That one that Jeff Lemire did, Joker Smile, and then there was like a Harley Quinn book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been on Joker. But I get it. It's what sells. It's why Batman's everywhere. It's why Tom McFarlane's doing all Batman toys. Because that's what everybody buys.
Some of those Black Label books are actually pretty good, though.
I don't know. I think the only ones I've read. Oh, he's on the phone?
Yeah.
No, I can't see.
You sure you don't want the audience to hear this? They may want to help you.
Who is it? Have him jump in.
This is Tyler.
Send him the link.
You want to appear on the show and ask the question?
Is he toy hunting? Is that what Tyler's doing?
If he needs a Grimlock, I found 6 Grimlocks at Target yesterday.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, you saw that picture.
Ah, damn.
Okay, he has a question.
I didn't catch that.
Oh, wait. Let me get this off the screen share real fast.
Okay, you're on the air.
Okay, wait. Who am I on the air with? What hosts are on today?
It's Lou and Gabe and me.
Oh my gosh, Lou! That guy's on Disney Plus. Right now. Oh, jeez. I didn't know I was going to be with a bona fide celebrity. Well, I have a question for you guys. Because Jess here is telling me that I've reached my limit of ninja action figures, and I just need to know how much is too much.
There's no such thing as too much ninjas.
Yeah, there's no such thing.
Yeah, no such thing as too much ninjas.
Thank you, guys. Could you please talk some sense into Jess? He's clearly confused and needs some guidance from people he loves and cares about.
You need to have an intervention so that Jess knows that ninjas make everything better.
Thank you. This is an intervention for Jess. That's what this is.
If my CPA was a ninja, it'd make tax season so much better.
How did this blow up in my face?
This is exactly right, guys. I don't know. You guys need to think about taking advice from Jess, but you should definitely listen to Gabe and Lou because they know what they're talking about. Whatever they say, you should do it. Whatever Jess says, you should think twice about it. And that's the lesson I'm walking away.
We also have NFL dude who says you could buy 16 Foot Clan ninjas and still that isn't enough.
It's true.
You have to army build those ninjas. Like you can't have one ninja. There's never one ninja. Like they travel in herds.
You never see just one Foot Clan member named Frank. They always travel.
Where there's one ninja, there's 10,000 ninjas.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good points.
Did you ever read the Tick comics?
No.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go down to my garage and get these because there's this part Where it's all ninjas everywhere at this one part where Tick walks into like this building. I think I'm going off of memory, but he walks off the building, and that doesn't matter. But what matters is the bushes around him are really just a bunch of ninjas holding like sticks with leaves on them, making like a bush, making like an archway. It's awesome. Ninjas make everything better. Like a NASCAR would be a 10,000 times better if ninjas was driving those cars and like throwing ninja stars at each other, slashing tires and shit.
I'd pay to see that, actually.
Yes. Like billiards would be way better if they were using bow staffs and fighting each other. They make everything better. They would make the Snyder Cut better. If there was a handful of ninjas in that, I'd watch it.
I'm pretty sure that at some point Snyder thought, let's throw ninjas into this thing.
Dude, I am there.
He seems that type of guy.
Well, I am
Dude knows what's
second
up.
hand ninja, so
I'm gonna go down to my garage later. I'm gonna send you guys pictures of these ninjas from the Tick comics.
that sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And he's like oblivious to it. Like it's obvious they're just standing there holding like pieces of stick, like 2 leaves on it. It's all like Charlie Brown Christmas tree looking bushes, but it's awesome. All right, where are we? Oh yeah, talking about ninjas. So anyway, so if ninjas were playing air hockey, that'd make it 10,000 times better. Yes,
That'd be cool. And the hockey puck is actually a ninja star.
Thank you, Lou. You're on the same path as me.
It
Yes.
shit wrote itself, man.
Yeah, and they just throw smoke bombs and they disappear and shit. That's
Maybe.
great. Yeah. Telling you.
Oh, my God.
I've sat around for the last 40 years of my life thinking about this stuff. Like, can you plug a ninja into like, anything and it'd be great? You're like, yeah, pretty much anything. Like I would watch like those like the Home and Garden channel where people are like buying new houses and it's all kind of boring and stupid. But if it was ninjas buying houses, I'm there. They're looking for like a new headquarters or like some abandoned like warehouse or something. I'm there. Oh, we need to knock down this wall. I'm gonna put up some plantation shutters. Yeah, that'd be great if it was ninjas.
Great.
All right. Okay, let's get back into this real fast. I need to get some ninjas for my collection. Just little toy ninjas all over the place.
Yes, dude.
Tyler has like 60 ninjas. He did a Kickstarter once that for 25 custom-made ninjas, and so he's just got battalions of ninjas all over the place.
That's awesome. I need to talk to him. Why am I not more friends with Tyler?
Well, you have that in common with him, the instant friendship.
Man. All right. All right. Where were we? Okay. So I think we left off talking about Gotham Central. Here's another omnibus that everybody's looking for. You don't see it anymore. Trying to zoom in, it's making this blurry, but we got all the Green Lantern by Jeff Johns, Blackest Night, and then that Brightest Day is something that's is super elusive to people these days.
Mm.
Infinite Crisis, Injustice Omnibus, which, speaking of T-Bone, I know he loves that book. And another one that people have been hunting down, and it's again a testament to Jess's rant, and this is probably can add onto that, is this last little omnibus here in this second shelf. That's the Darkseid War omnibus from the Justice League, where it's, that whole run in New 52 Justice League was just scattered with every single format available. Like up here, you can see he has the Justice League Absolute. They did a bunch of like standard hardcovers. They did a bunch of trades. They did this one omnibus. Now they're coming out with another omnibus of the Jim Lee stuff at the beginning of it. All over the place. So another thing for Jess to add on to his rant about. Because I know Jess has talked about that 100 times before in our group.
That is something I harp on, is that Justice League run.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy. I just held on to my standard size hardcovers.
Speaking of standard size hardcovers, I'm not sure which ones he has here. I can see some of those JLA ones, the Grant Morrison stuff.
Mm-hmm.
before Watchmen omnibus down here at the bottom with that giant Big Damn Sin City book, which I still think is probably the biggest omnibus ever made. Like pure girth wise. Sleeper omnibus, that's another one that you don't see very often.
Yeah, they need to reprint that.
I'm surprised they haven't. It's such a good book, and it's early Ed Brubaker and early Sean Phillips together.
You could tell that they were finding their footing at the beginning of the series as to what they were gonna do, but man, that ending, it comes together so well.
Oh yeah, and I like seeing it. It's a little bit of a crime book, but I like seeing Ed Brubaker doing something that's not 100% just normal street crime. You know,
I kind of wish he'd try something else a little bit.
Yeah,
he did a Western pulp.
That's true. Well, was it a crime Western?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Put a little makeup on that monkey. Yeah. Oh, here's a cool shot here. I like how he has like his walls decorated to kind of go with like what section we're looking at. Like all these cool. I think those are those wooden sign posters. Those are really cool.
Oh, those are cool statues too.
Yeah, that's a sideshow Wolverine, and I'm pretty sure it's a sideshow Magneto. That's great. I think that's the scale too, because that's how small Wolverine should be up against Magneto.
Yeah.
How tall is Wolverine?
I think sub 5 feet.
Oh, he is?
Sub 5 feet?
I think he's supposed to be below 5 feet.
I thought he was like 5'4". Okay, I
might be mistaken.
That would be the greatest super nerd conversation. Whole video on how tall Wolverine is.
He's 5'3".
That's close.
Okay. Is that an AT-AT or at in the back?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those.
I always call him at. That's cool.
I've got a Death of Elektra CGC here. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. That is a good setup.
Oh, yeah. Nice shelves and everything. Annihilation Conquest, Hickman Avengers. All the Daredevil Omnis. Even Shadowland and even the first stuff. So this whole run of Daredevil is just booked in by garbage, unfortunately.
Oh, where they kind of have to lead into the Shadowland?
Yeah. Well, Shadowland's yuck. And the Silver Age stuff is yuck. Well, at least you got the Mark Waid stuff. That stuff's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Fantastic Four by Mark Waid. That's a must-have.
Yeah.
We talked about that plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
I have still never read that run.
Oh, bro.
It's fun.
Yeah.
That's a good first time, like, beginner Fantastic Four book. It's really new reader friendly.
It's one of the most twisted Doctor Doom stories in it as well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's Mark Waid, so it's probably good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And the art's good, too.
And there was a lot of, like, weird behind-the-scenes stuff going on where they got fired off the book for a little bit, and then, like, the fans, like, demanded them to come back.
Have you guys read Dan Slott's run? What do you think so far of it?
I haven't read any of it, really.
I haven't read it, but I ordered it because I want to read it. I ordered the paperback collection. I'm going to give it a try because I like Dan Slott.
Same.
Yeah, let me know. When that's all done and over, I'm sure we'll talk about it. I'm curious to see about it.
Mark Waid wrote a great Sue Storm individual trade where she's a super spy.
Oh, yeah. I remember
that. That was good.
Cool.
Where she was working for S.H.I.E.L.D. or something?
Yeah. It has a really great Adam Hughes cover on it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it makes sense. Why not have somebody like who can turn invisible be a spy? We got all the Punisher omnibuses. Star Wars Darth Vader. He's got some heavy books in here. Wolverine in Hell. Wolverine by Jason Aaron. Mutant Massacre is a big book right now. Let's see what else. Marvels. There's definitely a Marvels oversized hardcover that everybody needs to have on their shelf.
Oh yeah, much easier to read than the 12-foot tall one I have, which for some reason I bought and can't read.
The life-size Hulk edition of Marvels.
Yeah.
Well, the page is so big, you have to have Patty come in and help you turn the pages.
Just about. You have to read it on the floor.
Yeah, it's like trying to move a couch. You need somebody to help you lift the other end.
I thought Alex Ross art on super giant sized pages. That's a good idea. It was not.
It was not. Let's see what else on here. New classic down here, The House of X Powers of 10. Oversized hardcover. There's some Black Hammer stuff down here that you guys love. And all the Hellboy library editions I know Lou's a big fan of.
Nice.
Really good collection. That looks like Harrow County there too.
He's got some gems in there. Yeah, that's a solid collection.
Yeah.
Umbrella Academy. He doesn't have the newest one. I think that one. These are old pictures, but he probably has that by now. Deadly Class 1 and 2. Or some more of his DC side. There's some cool statues. I like that Deathstroke is great.
Deathstroke.
Oh, I like that DC poster right above with all the characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
I like that Jim Lee Batman. That's one of my
favorites. That is
image.
Boss.
Yeah.
That is a good collection.
Some indie stuff. We got all the TMNT hardcovers down here. Scalped. Chew. I don't see Chew on enough people's shelves. Like, everybody needs to step their game up and get Chew.
Mm-hmm.
But I do see Luther Strode. Speaking of Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, we got the 2 Criminal hardcovers and Incognito. And From Hell. And I think that's it. That's it. Thank you, Ty. Thank you so much.
All right, I gotta get going, guys, because my girl's about to leave, so I gotta say bye to her.
All right, it's already 10 o'clock. Jesus.
We didn't talk about WandaVision.
I gotta get going. She's leaving in a few minutes.
Okay.
So, I will give you my thoughts. Real quick, my thoughts. I thought it was the weakest episode so far. It was fun. A lot of setup. And I'm really looking forward to the next 3 episodes. But this was mostly just a setup episode for me.
I agree with that.
Not that it was bad, because it's not bad. But it was very much we're setting up the next 3 episodes with this episode type of deal, which is good.
Right. I agree.
All right, bud.
Okay. See
Bye,
you, superstar.
All right. According to Michael Edmond, we legally have to talk about WandaVision.
Well, we just did.
We just did. What'd you think of it, Jess?
I liked it. I agree that it's set up for the rest of the shows. I'm starting to wonder if Agatha is really Agatha.
Oh, wait, do we gotta get into spoilers first?
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. So spoilers on WandaVision going up. See the red bars? It says spoilers. We're talking spoilers. So I don't want to hear any more complaints.
There was that scene near the very end where Vision's walking to the edge of the hex, and Agatha is there, trapped in her car, but she has some moments of lucidity where she says stuff, and it makes me wonder if she's really Agatha Harkness. I'm gonna have to watch it again because Lou's right. There's so much setup going on in the whole thing but I am going to have to watch it again. But she says something that makes me feel like she's not in on it at all, that she's just a random
Person.
that isn't who I thought. She's not who I thought she was at first. Maybe I'm gonna have to watch it again now because I can't remember what she says to Vision right out there, but it looks like she's trapped in there like all the other residents.
Yeah, that's what she was saying, that she's trapped in there like everybody else. And then she was like, "Am I dead?" Because Vision's supposed to be dead. In the real world, like he's dead, and you can see. Yeah, so I don't get. Is this a different Agatha? Is there two Agathas? Is it's again, we're getting. That's what I like about the show, is that we're getting answers that are now causing more questions. So you get a lot of that. You get Vision trying to escape, and he literally can't. Like it eats him away as he leaves.
Yeah,
which
I
is
can
really
see
interesting.
Survive in there.
Yeah, because he's probably just being supported by Wanda's magic.
Right.
The whole thing. So it was a great episode about Halloween. You got Wanda in her old school original comic book outfit,
which was cool.
We get more Pietro in there, and he's in his original old school comic book outfit as well, and the hair is all like puffed out, which is really great. You see the kids starting to develop their powers, so you can see that. I think it's Tommy is the little speedster, and Billy has some magic powers going on. But you still see Elizabeth Olsen at her best, doing great work, and you see her just at the end just getting more powerful and is expanding that hex dome over across. Like, I don't know how much larger she made it, but it's taking over everything at this point.
Yeah, and they both question where each other's accent went.
Mm-hmm. And she's quizzing. She's like quizzing Pietro, but not trying to make it obvious. But obviously, it's obvious that she's quizzing him to make sure it's the right one. And he even says, like, "I'm the same one. It's just that you made me look different, so that you don't have to deal with what happened."
Right.
Yeah. All that stuff. There's a lot. Like, they made a Kick-Ass reference, which is really cool because both Pietros were in the Kick-Ass movie together. So that's some fun stuff. So. Really good. I want to see what's going on next. I want to see. I just make it through every week just to make it the Fridays so I can watch the show.
So yeah, exactly. What happened to your accent?
Oh, the little sitcom intro for the 90s was so fun when the kids had the little camera and they were running around filming everything. That was such a really cool 90s.
Was that like Malcolm? Sitcom. It reminded me of Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, very much like that. Very much like that. A lot of like Disney series back then were like that as well.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know, Dad. There's really not much more to really say because it was a big setup episode, like Lou was saying.
Yeah.
There's always that. Here's from James. Oh, Wanda and Quicksilver both had what looked like devil horns on their costumes. You know what it is. Everybody thinks everybody is Mephisto at this point. And who knows? It might be right. Maybe everybody is Mephisto. Who knows? Maybe he's controlling everything. We got 3 hours. We got 3 episodes, an hour each coming up to figure out what's going on.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Mephisto has nothing to do with it.
That'd be interesting. That'd be nice. It kind of just blows everybody away. Like, sorry, you were all wrong. No Mephisto. But we'll see.
I will happily admit when I'm wrong, because I'm always wrong.
So you're just used to admitting that you're wrong?
After 30 years of marriage, yes.
Yeah. You get to admitting you're wrong, even when you're not.
Yeah. Even I've already given in and just let you make the decisions. You're always right.
Yep. I'm here if you need advice.
Yeah.
You're going to do what you want to do anyways.
You want me to sign the check? That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so I guess that's our WandaVision talk. A lot going on, not much to really say about. I don't think this is the worst episode, but I definitely it's still making me just continue to enjoy it all the way through.
Yeah, it brought up, I think it brought up a lot of questions it brought up a lot of questions, like Lou said, as a setup. So it was the setup show. So it wasn't bad. It just wasn't as exciting as the first ones were, but it was still good in the way that it presented itself and brought up all these questions that are going to be answered. So I still found it very enjoyable.
Yeah, that's good stuff. You get it. There's a lot more children in the town, so you're kind of wondering where that's coming from, because there wasn't before. But it makes sense for her to get children around now that her kids are, school age and they need to make friends and have, a society to play with. So, Mr. Awesome, possible another Reed Richards reference. I might have missed that. I hope they introduce her Fantastic Four soon. It's got to happen sooner or later. All right, so I guess I'll take down the spoiler button.
And I can tell you about InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add another 2% to that. At the end of every month, IST is kind enough to give us a $50 gift card to give away to lucky viewers like you. And order $50 or more in an order, and you get free shipping in the U.S. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
All right, Jess. Boom.
Well, Gabe, where can they find you on the internet? Are you starting up your video game again?
My video game? I'll be starting up doing my YouTube channel again sooner or later.
That's what I meant. Videos.
Yeah, I got a couple ideas. I'm just waiting for things to happen to kind of make that process through a little bit. Specifically, I'm going to start it off with the Jim Lee X-Men Artist Edition when that comes out.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of start it off there and probably figure out what I want to do from there. I want to do more 90s comic stuff like I talked about before. Reviewing, going through page by page 90s comics that I enjoy. 90 comics are great, and I want to, highlight that as much as I can. So I'll be doing more of that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
And Jess, where can people find you? Oh, anyways, you can find me in Gabe Loves 90s Comics on Instagram and on YouTube. Again, starting up soon.
You can find me, Omnidog, on Omnidog's Vault on YouTube and Omnidogs_Vault on Instagram.
All right.
Thank you to the chat, and thank you to InStock Trades, and thank you to our viewers, and thank you to the co-hosts of the show, Gabe and Lou and me.
Special appearance of T-Bone.
That's right. And Mrs. Omnidog.
I am Mrs. Omnidog. We got a whole cast of characters.
That's right. So until
one of us is Mephisto.
Until next time, peace and love, and
all right,
Mephisto.
And Mephisto.